Hello, everyone. My name is Daniela Cantera, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is Mo Zulfiqar with another exciting income pick. If you would like to read any more about what Mo writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com or you can click the link to our website in the description below. Let's be honest, finding dependable income in today's market isn't easy. Interest rates are all over the place. Stock prices go up one day and tank the next. Bond yields aren't what they used to be. And if you've been chasing dividend stocks, you've probably noticed a few things. Many companies have low yields, some are cutting or outright freezing their dividends. That's why there's a corner of the stock market income investors should pay close attention to, which is closed-end funds, like the Advent Convertible and Income Fund, traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol AVK. Why bother paying attention to AVK stock? Because AVK stock does something most dividend stocks and funds don't. It pays a consistent monthly dividend and has done so for over 2 decades. AVK stock offers stability, predictability, and yields that are hard to ignore for income investors. Obviously, there are some risks owning AVK stock as well, but more on this later. So Mo, what can you tell us about Advent Convertible and Income Fund?
Thanks, Daniela. But before I go into any details, I want our viewers to know and listen closely because there is some vocabulary that they should know. As you mentioned earlier as well, Advent Convertible and Income Fund is a closed-end fund. At its core, a closed-end fund is a managed pool of income-producing securities that aims to deliver, steady cash flow and capital upside. This fund invests in convertible securities and high-yield, non-convertible income securities. Think of convertible securities as bonds that pay interest but can also be converted into stocks. This can help participate in upside of the underlying stock as well. And as for high yield income securities, they're essentially high risk bonds, and these bonds tend to pay higher yields. In addition to all of this fund uses leverage to amplify returns. And in simple terms, leverage is simply borrowing money to invest.
I see that you suggest that AVK's biggest advantage is consistent monthly dividend.
Yes, I really think AVK stock's dividend is really worth watching. At the moment, AVK pays about 11.72 cents per share every single month. That amounts to roughly $1.41 per share annually, or it means dividend yield of close to 12%. Put simply, if you invest 10,000 into this fund, pays around $1,200 per year, delivered like clockwork, 12 monthly installments. Looking at the track record of distribution by AVK stock, it is impressive to say the least. This closed-end fund has been paying investors since 2003. That's more than 270 months. It paid each month, even during the financial crisis of 2008, 2009, and during the health crisis of 2020. There's also one more thing worth noting. The payout paid by AVK stocks come from essentially three different places. First is the net investment income, and that's the income it generates through bonds and convertible securities. Then you have the realized capital gains, and this is essentially profit from selling its assets. And the third part is return of capital. And in simple terms, this is your own capital coming back to you in form of dividends. And now you might wonder, why does it matter? This matters because it can have different tax implications. For instance, in May 2025, the fund said that 29.95% of the distribution would be classified as income, and 70.05% distribution would be classified as return of capital.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com to get a free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can also find the link to our website in the description below. And now back to the video. Now, what are the risks owning AVK stock?
While the income is great here, there are certainly few risks when it comes to AVK stock. It is important income investors know their risk because it can help them make better decisions. Since Advent Convertible and Income Fund takes leverage, meaning it borrows money to generate high returns, but in volatile environment, this could hurt. It could quickly amplify losses as well. In addition to this, the portfolio held by AVK is highly reactive to interest rate, bond prices, and yield changes as overall interest rates change. So, in case interest rates climb, Advent Convertible and Income Fund can suffer. And lastly, AVK stock generally trades below its net asset value, or NAV for short. This essentially means that investors value the Advent Convertible and Income Fund lower than it's worth. It indicates some risk aversion, and in times of volatility, this discount from NAV can get bigger.
Thanks, Mo, for your insights. AVK stock delivers exactly what it promises: high monthly dividends paid without missing a beat since 2003. For income investors, it's certainly a potent income tool, but it comes with higher risk. Investors with AVK stock do get a higher yield, but there's leverage and interest rate sensitivity involved as well. Also, don't think of this as a growth stock where there will be massive capital appreciation and the stock price will double, triple, or more soon. As per the most recent data, close to 34% of all outstanding shares are held by institutional investors. SIT Investment Associations Inc., Raymond James Financial Inc., and Cantera Capital Management LLC are the biggest holders of AVK stock. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com to get our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%, or you can find the link to our website in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. In the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.